You're king.
Rather looks as if I am.
Well, we have to move. Will you not be Duke of York anymore?
I'm afraid not.
I'm first in line of succession. So am I. No, you're not. You're second. I'm second, then. Second isn't bad, really, is it?
No. Well, I suppose we'd better get on with it.
I raise and bless the crown, and then, sir, after the blessing, you rise.
I don't think I do. You're standing on my cloak.
Oh. What on earth is there in Adolf? Smaller Bible for Norwich. Would you excuse me a moment, sir? I really think knowledge that we can't have that.
I'm terrified I'll put this thing on the wrong way round.
No, darling. I did tell them to put a little piece of red cloth to show which is the front and which is the back.
Seems to have come off.
Golly.
Edward the Confessor's crown. The crown of England.
I suppose it'll change you.
They all seem to think I'm the kind of chap who does what he's told. You know me better than that. Sometimes I do what I'm told, and sometimes I don't.
And at last we catch a glimpse of the King and Queen through the glass of the Golden State coach as it passes by. We can just make out the monarch and his consort dressed in their medieval attire. Bells peal forth, as they have done for over 300 years, as the monarch approaches the abbey for his coronation.
And the king now prepares to make his most reverent vows.
Do you solemnly promise and swear to govern the peoples of Great Britain, Ireland, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the Union of South Africa, of your possessions and the other territories to them belonging or pertaining, and of your Empire of India, according to their respective laws and customs?
I solemnly promise so to do.
No hesitation there.
I can't imagine how he thought he could fill your shoes.
Or wear my crown, as the saying goes.
Testing, testing. 1, 2. That all right?
1 minute 45 seconds to go. I have to say, the Battle of Jutland was infinitely preferable to this.
If we had recorded it, sir, the BBC would have been deceiving the British people.
1 minute and 27 seconds.
This one's a piece of cake, I promise you.
Mr. Logan, I've taken out all the problem areas. Only harmless and cooperative consonants have been left at beginnings of words.
Logue is a terrible man. You know, he tried to get them to alter the coronation service in order to accommodate my ridiculous inability to pronounce certain words.
Told him if he gets stuck, he should yodel.
Better go in with the Queen, sir. You go into the studio when the national anthem begins. That takes exactly 50 seconds, and we have timed your walk into the microphone at precisely 50 seconds.
You chaps leave nothing to chance.
Should we go then, Bertie?
Will he do it, Wood? Why are you all so down on the bloke? Give him a break, can't you? Don't you think he's superb? He tries. That's what I like about him. And for a king, he's a remarkably pleasant sort of person. He doesn't carry on like a royal at all. Although it is his role to do precisely that, Mr. Logue. Or is it Dr. Logue? The music has stopped. Where is it? Has he run off like his brother?
The national anthem appears to have shrunk.
It is with a very full heart that I speak to you tonight. Never before has a newly crowned king been able to talk to all his peoples in their own homes on the day of his coronation. The Queen and I will always keep in our hearts the inspiration of this day. I have, in your hearing, dedicated myself with the Queen at my side in words of the deepest solemnity. We will, God helping us, faithfully discharge our trust.
We're off air now. Well done, sir.
I shouted for you. I want you again.
Will I do you think?
Oh, I think you'll do very well. Do you hear what they're saying? We want the king. We want the king.
Well, the king wants his dinner.
His Royal Highness the Duke of Windsor is on the telephone, sir. From Austria, sir. Again, sir.
I thought I said to tell him to call at another time. 10 tomorrow, didn't I say?
I told him that, sir.
And what did David say?
He expressed incredulity, ma'am, that His Majesty was not available to speak to him.
What on earth does he think Bertie does all day? Make it clear to him that he has things to do.
Being king is rather hard work. Tell him that.
On which subject, sir? There are 3 more boxes to sign. And you have to look at these papers. The Chancellor is not very happy about the £25,000 you agreed to pay your brother.
Oh, is Mr. Chamberlain proposing David takes a job?
I think he's influenced by the fact that your brother was a little less than straightforward when he described the state of his finances.
You're telling me my brother lied to me? I have no secrets from the Queen.
I'm afraid he did, sir. The Duke of Windsor told you he had nothing. In fact, it appears he's accumulated a fortune of around £1 million, sir. And I do not think Parliament is going to look kindly on a pension of £25,000 a year from the civil list.
Well, he can't have it then, can he?
There was also the question of what to call...
Mrs. Simpson?
Yeah. Or the Duchess of Windsor, as she will be. When...
David makes an honest woman of her. They're not married yet.
But they will be. And I understand your brother wants HRH for her. Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Windsor.
I do not think the king is very happy with that. Giving her HRH. Suppose this marriage doesn't last, and it very well may not.